for good. It's high time. It's high time. We can't continue to go in circles anymore. It's time to move forward. Oh, Adonai. Don't worry. From the rising of the sun to the setting of the same, your name is to be hallowed. Adonai. One last time. From the rising of the sun to the setting of the same, your name is to be hallowed. I will not digress here, but from henceforth, go with the anointing of the most preferred. David was not the most bulky, muscular human being. David was not even fit to be in the army of Israel. But God said, no, it's that one. That's my king. That is my king. God called David his king. Leka sopa exotash. God does not call the qualified. God qualifies the called. Many are called. Few are chosen. Fewer are faithful. Fewer are faithful. I don't blame them. Why can't they be faithful? Check their foundation. God called you. We all clapped. He chose you to do his work. We celebrated. But faithfulness is something that has to do with your foundation. Will your foundation move you to become a Korah, Dathan, and Abiram? Or will it move you to become a Caleb and a Joshua? We will know by and by. They are men of God. See, I'm sorry, can I say some things here? I so much respect and love this man called David Abioye. How many of you know him? Winners members, Winners Fellowship, you know them. David Abioye is a man full of anointing. When he stands to talk, in fact, David Abioye, I first heard a tape from him when I came to my uncle's house. One of the Shilohs, they did. I think you bought the tape. I heard him preach and I fell in love with that man right from that onset. The presiding bishop is anointed, but my soul was tied to that man. And Lord began to speak to me. He said, son, some people are called to be generals, while others are called to be commanders. Every one of you cannot be generals. Where people find it wrong and where the struggle is when a commander or a lieutenant wants to become a general. You will struggle with everything. Abioye never went to establish his own church. He served under that man's ministry. To the point, the honor, if you are in Abuja and you don't know Abioye, you've not entered Abuja. He's now a territorial commander. Any man of God that must blossom must go and pay him homage. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to exalt him. I'm trying to tell you. Yet it was not for a place of being the number one. A man of God made a statement about him one time. I think Pastor Paul Eniche. He said he has taught us that you can lead from a position too. You don't have to be number one. You can lead from behind. But in the nighttime message, what do we find? I find one small light. The church is yet not seeing it. I open my own church. In my church, Brother Adams finds one small light. I have not seen it. He opens his own church. In his church, Brother Barnabas finds one small light. That's why the message is, reproducing errors. So the point, one of them say, I have the book of life. If you misbehave, I will erase your name. And people are seeing in the church saying, yes, my head, sorry. Gross error upon the people. They can't see it. Why? The foundation is faulty. It's just like a man saying, I'm God. Or, not Michelle, Michael. Let's use Michael. Michael come tomorrow and say, yes, I am God. You not go stone him. You not can't go meet daddy for psychiatric hospital to say something is wrong with him. But yeah, the man can just blindfold people and say, I am the next guy. I'm the what to call the resurrection, really? And there are lame and blind people in your church. You cannot even heal them. Something is wrong with this Elijah anointing, Wow. Thank God for revelation. Thank God for revelation. Someone will come and tell you, Jesus is not God. In fact, I just respect Jesus Christ because of the incarnation. I say, okay, incarnation or no incarnation, I know whom I serve. No man can call Jesus the Lord Almighty except by the what? Spirit. And they say, yes, they are preaching the gospel. What gospel? Another man will come and will tell you all about the prophet Abraham this, Abraham that, Abraham this. So everybody's coming to church just to hear Abraham. They want to Abraham them. They won't hear anything about God. Nothing about the cross. Alas. At the cross, where I saw the light and the bodies of my it was there, your sight was renewed. It was there by faith I received my sight. And now I am happy. And now I am happy all the way. You know why it led? See, everything we have dealt with here will mean nothing until we have tied it to the cross. Your foundation is faulty. It will take a greater foundation to deal with the faulty one. Gideon was told, pull down that altar of Baal, erect another altar. Sir, ma, when the battle is from the home, is when you lack knowledge of what Jesus Christ have done for you. Are you following me? Are you following me now? Because when I look at Calvary, I just shout, alas, my Savior died and was for. Can I get the chapter 1 or the verse 1? Alas, and my Savior and my soul. It's not in vain in your life, someone. Be on your feet, every one of you. Stand up, be on your feet. For such oh, what the cross. Grace of the Lord.
was